Welcome to today's trading tutorial, where we'll delve into the art of trading with the Targets for Overlay Indicators indicator. The Targets for Overlay Indicators is a useful utility tool that displays targets during crossings made between the price and external indicators on the user chart. Users can display a series of two targets, one for crossover events and another for cross-under events. To apply this indicator on the price chart, first, head over to TradingView and select the asset of your choice and preferred time frame. Now, to find the indicator, search for the keyword Targets for Overlay Indicators. Select the one by LuxAlgo. Here's the indicator displayed on our price chart as an overlay technical indicator. Before we dive into trading strategies, let's check out these indicator settings on the TradingView platform. Here's how to do it. Place your mouse on the indicator and right-click. Navigate to select the Settings option. Under the Settings section, there's the source, indicator source used to create targets. Targets are created when the closing price crosses the specified source. Show target labels. Display target labels on the chart. Candle coloring. Apply candle coloring based on the most recent active target. Next is the crossover source section. Crossover and cross-under targets use the same settings below. Show target determines if the target is displayed or not. Above price target, if selected, will create targets above the closing price. Wait until reached. When enabled, will not create a new target until an existing one is reached. New target when reached. Will create a new target when an existing one is reached. Evaluate wicks. Will use high-low prices to determine if a target is reached. On selecting this setting, we'll use the closing price. Target distance from price. Controls the distance of a target from the price. Can be determined in currencies, points, percentages, ATR multiples, or ticks. Alerts are included for the occurrence of a new target as well as for reached targets. For targets to be displayed, users need to select an appropriate input source from the Source drop-down input setting. We apply the indicator to a volatility stop. This can also easily be done by adding the Targets for Overlay Indicators script on the VStop indicator directly. Targets can help users determine the price limit where the price might start deviating from an indication given by one or multiple indicators. In the context of trading, targets can help secure profits, reduce losses of a trade. As such, this tool can be useful to evaluate or determine user take profits, stop losses. Due to these essentially being horizontal levels, they can also serve as potential support resistances, with breakouts potentially confirming new trends. Users might be interested in obtaining new targets once one is reached. This can be done by enabling New Target when reached in the Target Logic Settings section, resulting in more frequent targets. Lastly, users can restrict new target creation until current ones are reached. This can result in fewer and longer-term targets with a higher reach rate. This indicator can be applied to many overlay indicators that naturally produce crosses with the price, such as moving average, trailing stops, bands, etc. A dashboard on the top right of the chart displays the amount, the rate of targets half, and the total amount. This dashboard can be useful to evaluate the selected target distances relative to the selected conditions, with a higher reach rate suggesting the distance of the targets from the price allows them to be reached. Users can use trailing stops, such as the SuperTrend or VStop, to create clean targets. Do note that certain SuperTrend scripts separate the upper and lower extremities of the SuperTrend into two different plots, which cannot be used with this tool. Using moving averages can produce more targets than other overlay indicators. Users can apply the tool twice when using bands or any overlay indicator returning to outputs, using crossover targets for obtaining targets using the upper band as source and cross-under targets for targets using the lower band. We can also use the trend lines with breaks indicator. I will use the volatility stop indicator with the Targets for Overlay indicators in this tutorial. To apply the volatility stop indicator on the price chart, head over to the Indicator tab on TradingView. Now, to find the indicator, search for the keyword Volatility Stop and select to apply it on the trading chart. As you can see, the volatility stop is also an overlay technical indicator. How can these indicators be used to detect buy signals in the market? To generate a bullish trading strategy, Step 1. Look for a bearish swing on the price chart. Step 2. Look for the price to trade into and below the red dotted line of the volatility stop. Step 3. Confirm a surge in bullish volume above the red dotted line of the volatility stop. Step 4. Wait for the bullish strong breakout candlestick pattern to close above the red dotted line. Step 5. Consider entering a long position with appropriate risk management. Place stop loss below the green dotted line of the volatility stop that formed below the surge in bullish volume above the red dotted line zone. For scaling into a long position, repeat steps 1 to step 5. Target a minimum of 2 risk-to-reward ratios or to the next target green horizontal resistance target line signaled by the targets for overlay indicator. How can these indicators be used to detect sell signals in the market? To generate a bearish trading strategy, step 1. Look for a bullish swing on the price chart. Step 2. Look for the price to trade into and below the green dotted line of the volatility stop. Step 3. Confirm a surge in bearish volume below the green dotted line of the volatility stop, green dotted line. Step 5. Consider entering a short position with appropriate risk management. Place stop loss above the red dotted line of the volatility stop that formed above the surge in bearish volume below the green dotted line zone. For scaling into a short position, repeat steps 1 to step 5. Target a minimum of 2 risk-to-reward ratios or to the next target red horizontal resistance target line signaled by the targets for overlay indicator.